Deadpool, also known as Wade Wilson, is a beloved anti-hero known for his wit, humor, and tendency to break the fourth wall. However, beneath his comedic exterior lies a history of questionable actions and criminal behavior. In this hypothetical scenario, we watch what might happen if Deadpool faced charges for his crimes.
Minimum effort. I'm looking for...
The allegations against Deadpool. If Deadpool were charged for his crimes, the allegations against him would be numerous and varied. His rap sheet would likely include charges of murder, assault, theft, and property damage, among others. Deadpool's vigilantism often involves reckless behavior and collateral damage, posing a significant threat to public safety. Additionally, his tendency to act impulsively and without regard for authority would exacerbate the severity of the charges against him. In the eyes of the law, Deadpool's actions would be seen as a flagrant disregard for societal norms and the rule of law, warranting serious legal consequences. The legal implications. If Deadpool were charged for his crimes, the legal implications would be complex and multifaceted. His unique status as a mutant with regenerative abilities would raise questions about his culpability and the appropriate punishment for his actions. Traditional legal frameworks may struggle to accommodate Deadpool's abilities, leading to debates about whether he should be held to the same standards as non-superpowered individuals. Moreover, Deadpool's tendency to break the fourth wall and address the audience directly would complicate courtroom proceedings and challenge established legal norms. Attorneys on both sides would need to navigate these complexities carefully to ensure a fair trial and just outcome. Defense strategies. If Deadpool were charged for his crimes, his defense team would likely employ a range of strategies to defend him in court. One possible approach would be to argue that Deadpool's actions were necessary to protect innocent lives or prevent greater harm. They might present evidence of situations where Deadpool intervened to thwart more dangerous criminals or averted imminent disasters. Additionally, his attorneys could highlight Deadpool's struggles with mental health issues and traumatic experiences as mitigating factors, aiming to evoke sympathy from the judge and jury. Another potential defense strategy might involve questioning the reliability of witness testimony or challenging the admissibility of evidence obtained through unconventional means, such as Deadpool's unique investigative techniques. Ultimately, Deadpool's defense team would need to carefully craft their arguments to present him in the most favorable light possible and secure the best possible outcome for their client. Public opinion. If Deadpool were charged for his crimes, public opinion on his case would likely be divided. Deadpool's irreverent and unpredictable nature has earned him a devoted fan base who see him as a quirky and unconventional hero. These supporters may argue that Deadpool's actions, while unconventional, are ultimately motivated by a desire to do good and protect the innocent. However, there would also be those who view Deadpool as a dangerous vigilant who poses a threat to public safety. Critics would point to his reckless behavior, disregard for authority, and tendency to cause collateral damage as evidence of his inherent danger. The media would undoubtedly sensationalize the trial, fueling heated debates and further polarizing public opinion on Deadpool's guilt or innocence. Ultimately, the court of public opinion would play a significant role in shaping the narrative surrounding Deadpool's case and influencing the outcome of his trial. The role of the X-Men. If Deadpool were charged for his crimes, the role of the X-Men would be complex and multifaceted. As a member of the X-Men at various points in his history, Deadpool's actions would reflect on the reputation and values of the mutant superhero team. The X-Men would face scrutiny for their association with Deadpool and their role in enabling his behavior. On one hand, some members of the X-Men may argue for standing by Deadpool as a fellow mutant and teammate, advocating for his innocence and offering support during his trial. On the other hand, there would likely be internal debates within the X-Men about whether to distance themselves from Deadpool and denounce his actions to protect the team's reputation and credibility as defenders of justice. Ultimately, the X-Men would need to navigate the delicate balance between loyalty to their teammate and upholding their commitment to justice and accountability in the eyes of the public and the law. The verdict. If Deadpool were charged for his crimes, the verdict of his trial would be highly anticipated and closely watched by the public. The outcome would hinge on the effectiveness of the prosecution and defense arguments, as well as the impartial judgment of the judge and jury. Given Deadpool's unconventional nature and the complexities of his abilities, the verdict may be difficult to predict. If found guilty, Deadpool would likely face a lengthy prison sentence, or other forms of punishment, commensurate with the severity of his crimes. However, if acquitted, Deadpool would likely continue his vigilant activities, albeit under closer scrutiny from law enforcement and the public. Regardless of the verdict, Deadpool's trial would serve as a precedent-setting case that raises important questions about the intersection of superhuman abilities, vigilantism, and the legal system. Sentencing and punishment. If Deadpool were to be charged and found guilty of his crimes, the sentencing and punishment would likely be subject to intense debate and scrutiny. Given the severity of his offenses, which include vigilantism, assault, property damage, and public disturbance, Deadpool could face significant repercussions. The court may impose a combination of penalties, including imprisonment, fines, and community service. However, Deadpool's unique status as a superpowered individual would present challenges in determining an appropriate punishment. The court may also consider factors such as his history of mental instability and the circumstances surrounding his crimes. Ultimately, the sentencing and punishment for Deadpool would need to balance the need for accountability with the recognition of his contributions as a hero, leading to a complex and nuanced legal outcome. Societal impact. If Deadpool were charged for his crimes, the societal impact would be multifaceted and profound. As a public figure and self-proclaimed merc with a mouth, Deadpool's actions often blur the lines between heroism and vigilantism. His unorthodox methods and disregard for authority have garnered both admiration and criticism from the public. If he were to face legal consequences for his actions, it could spark debates about the role of superheroes in society and the limits of individual freedoms. Additionally, Deadpool's antics have a significant cultural impact, influencing media, entertainment, and even political discourse. His trial and potential conviction would undoubtedly be scrutinized by the media and could fuel discussions about accountability, justice, and the responsibilities of those with extraordinary abilities. Lessons learned. Reflecting on Deadpool's legal journey offers a myriad of lessons for both superheroes and society at large. His case underscores the complexities of balancing individual liberties with the need for accountability, especially when it comes to those with extraordinary abilities. Deadpool's unorthodox methods and moral ambiguity serve as a reminder of the blurred lines between heroism and vigilantism. Moreover, his legal saga highlights the importance of due process and the rule of law, even in cases involving individuals with superhuman capabilities. Ultimately, Deadpool's journey prompts reflection on the evolving nature of justice in a world where superheroes walk among us, providing valuable insights for both fictional and real-world legal systems. Public outcry. If Deadpool were to face charges for his crimes, the public outcry would likely be intense and polarized. Deadpool's unconventional methods and irreverent persona have earned him both fervent supporters and vehement detractors. While some may view him as a charismatic anti-hero fighting for justice in his own unique way, others may condemn his actions as reckless and dangerous. His trial would undoubtedly become a media spectacle, with debates raging across social media, news outlets, and public forums. Supporters may rally behind him, citing his past heroic deeds and arguing for leniency, while critics may demand swift and severe punishment for his disregard of the law. Deadpool's case would likely spark discussions about the role of superheroes in society, the limits of vigilantism, and the importance of accountability, reflecting the diverse perspectives and values of the public. That's all for today's video. If you found this video engaging and thought-provoking, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing content like this.